Hey there YouTube, Pixar Prime 10 here, and welcome back to Mega Man 3. On this episode, we're going to be looking at something that I didn't even know existed, to be honest, but I saw it in Barnes & Noble a few months ago, and I was like, that would be great for Mega Man 3 and for my collection. This is the Tamashii Buddies Zero Statue. I don't have anything Zero in my Mega Man collection. In fact, I barely have anything Mega Man X in my collection. The only thing I have is my Mega Man X D-Arts figure, which I absolutely love. I would love to have one of the D-Arts Zero figures, but they're really expensive. Zero is an absolutely awesome character from just the Mega Man world in general, but especially in Mega Man X. The reason I was drawn to this statue specifically is because this is actually Zero from the first Mega Man X game. As you can see, Mega Man X, you got the logo right there, when he had his gun and before he had his Z-Saber and blah, 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 blah. But really cool packaging. It kind of caught my eye in the store, and again, like I said, I saw this at Barnes & Noble, which, you know, you wouldn't expect, but they actually have an awesome selection of toys and collectibles there. So, as you can see, for the box, he has an open window packaging showcasing the little statue of Zero. Inside there, it says Zero, and then in brackets, from Mega Man X. Tamashii Buddies is the company or the toy line made by, obviously, Bandai Tamashii Nations, and they have their logo, I guess, right there. He's number 17 in some sort of series, probably. I'm sure that's Japanese or something for Zero. Have the Capcom and Bandai logos right there. On the side, really nice up-close picture of Zero with some filter. But it's just the statue that we have right there, but an up-close picture, Zero Mega Man X. On the side, or I'm sorry, on the back, it says collectability, and it actually does explain something really cool here. So, you can see there's also an X statue. Now, I didn't see it, but even if I do, I may not get it because I don't really like the way the X figure looks. This one, Zero looks fine, his head looks normal, but Zero looks like you put the liquefy filter on him in Photoshop and just blew up his face. It looks really weird, but to do this, I probably will get it because, as you can see, they both come with displays that have little backgrounds and stands, and you can stack them on top of each other to make for a really cool-looking display. So it shows you right there, build, connect, collectability, that's basically it. And there's actually a read-up on the bottom of the box here that I am going to share with you because I really like it. Tamashii means soul. It's built from creative DNA and powered by passion. Cool factor, fun, amazement. When you hear Tamashii, you know we've put our heart and soul into it. We guarantee you'll find something different, something new, something surprising, and constantly evolving. It's just a really nice little read-up for their company right there. Bandai Tamashii Nations makes outstanding toys and figures, and I don't think I've ever bought a product from them that I've been disappointed in. So this little read-up is honestly true to their name and really good. I like it. But that's really about it for the box. There's nothing on the bottom but warnings, and on the top it's just the logo here. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. On the bubble inside there, the plastic that he's in, I really, really like what they did. If you look at the logo here, and also in the blurb that the number is in here, it has like this like circular shape with a big wing and a small wing that come off of it. And if you look, the plastic bubble in there actually recreates that shape. So here's the big middle part, and then there's the two wings that comes off, and I think that's really awesome looking. There's really no reason to do that, but it's just a nice touch. So again, really true to their name, but I want to get this guy out of the box and look at him. So let's do that now. Alright guys, here we have the Tamashii Buddies Zero Statue out of the box, and looking really, really awesome. I was not expecting the quality of this to be outstanding or anything. It's Tamashii Nations, so I knew it would be good, but I'm actually really, really pleased with this. It's such a great representation of Zero from Mega Man X. You got the classic red and white going on, and a bunch of really neat, not sloppy, well-applied paint applications. You have the two green bulbs on his chest, you have the really nice blue gem up on his crest of his helmet, his X, I guess this is his Zero Buster? Zero arm cannon thing looks really good. You can see the lines where the paint goes are really nice and crisp. Everything just looks really good. You have his little Z logo on the shoulder, which I've always loved. The helmet looks great, and even the face looks pretty good. As you can see, he's got a little line right there, and the eyes look really nice. They got the blue gem, like I said, up there, the little spikes in the helmet. His orange earpieces there on the side, of course, the Z logo, and of course, his beautiful mane that flows out of the back of his head. This is really nicely molded. You got some little factory lines right there, but that's okay. It just looks really nice. It flows really nicely. It's a little bit pliable, so I got to be careful with that, but the color is really nice, and his pose is really awesome, really proud, kind of standing with his arms in at his side, and his buster right there. Like I said, the paint applications all look really good down to the feet. Now, this is his little plastic base. It says Capcom Bandai 2016, made in China. I like this base. I also don't like it. For some reason, it looks like it was made to look like a soccer field. It looks like he's ready to be a goalie for a soccer game, which I don't really know how I feel about. And I wouldn't really have a problem with it if you could detach him from the base, but you can't. Now, it's actually, this thing is really solid, I want to mention too. It's very heavy, and it doesn't feel cheap at all. The legs, I can even tell, they're not hollow. That's where all of the weight is. But the base, you can't detach it. Now, why would I want to detach it? I don't know, various reasons. Now, you could always try and cut it, but I don't want to ruin anything, and I'm not too handy. So even though I'll just be displaying him on this base, it would just be nice to have the option to remove it. But the statue itself just looks really nice. It's not chibi, it's not goofy looking, therefore I like it. It looks good. It looks like a badass Zero. But the Mega Man X doesn't look that way. It just looks distorted and like it's supposed to look chibi and cartoonish. This one, however, looks great. As you guys could see from the box, there is some additional stuff that you can do with this. It comes with 4 of these things, these little posts that you can plug into the base here, and it also comes with this back card. If I'm correct, this is the end of the opening stage of Mega Man X where Zero saves him from Vile. Zero saves X. So what you do is you take this thing and you take these posts, and what you want to do is you want to make sure the one with the post on the out with the end like over there and the pointy part facing in, you put it like that. Oh god, and I've already done it, so I'm not going to show you it again. But I built the frame. It comes with this top piece that you plug into the piece where this is like this, so that it's on top. You can see it would go like that. It's really weird how the pegs aren't just on the same side. I don't get it. I don't really know. I don't really care. So you have this frame here, and you should probably put these 2 posts in, then the picture, then the top, but that's not what I'm going to do because I don't like doing things the right way. So you take this, and so you just slide it on in to the side of the frames like that, and then you take this, and then you plug it like that. There you have your little Zero statue with his background. The cardboard background, it's not cardboard, it's like a rather thick paper. It's okay. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. If you really wanted to, you could take these and you could put those like that, but unless you have another set, you can't really complete it. So I'll honestly probably leave them like that and maybe find a way to complete that up there, because that actually doesn't look too bad, but you really have no use for these until you get another set. So I looked at the back of the box. You would take this piece off and you would put these 2 on, and then there's holes in the bottom here, doot, 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 and then when you get another set, you would plop it on top, and then you could stack them on top of each other. Now, I don't really know if I would stack them on top of each other. It's a cool looking idea, but I would probably just put them side by side or something. I don't know, but yeah, until you get another version or another figure, you really have no need for these sticks. So we'll just plug them in right there to complete the look, I guess. But I like the inclusion of the background. It really does add to it, not just being a statue. But the statue itself, it's beautifully molded, the paint applications look great, and Zero is just such an awesome character, so I'm so glad that he finally is represented in some way in my Mega Man display. But alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for the video review of the Tamashii Buddies Zero statue. Thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next episode.